There's one word I have always wanted to say to everybody in my life now. It was that life is easy. It's so easy and fun. Before that, I never think like that. When I was in Pringle, I felt like life is very hard, very complicated. I was born in a poor village in the north Thailand. When I was kid, everything was fantasy. But what to became many people they said you're poor. You need to follow success for your life. You need to go to Bangkok to pursue success in your life. So I feel bad. I feel poor. I need to go to Bangkok. When I went to Bangkok, it's not very fun. It says you need to learn, study a lot, work very hard, and then you can get success. I work very hard 8 hours per day it is. But on I can eat just about noodles for meal or some tomatoes and like this. And where I stay was very bad. A small room where lots of people sleep is very hot. I start to question a lot when I work. Why is my life so hard? It's not be something wrong because I produce a lot of things, but I cannot get enough. And I tried to learn. I tried to study. I tried to study in university. It's very hard to learn in university because it's very boring. And when I look at the subjects in the university, in our faculty, most of them had the study of knowledge. There's no productive knowledge in university for me. If you learn to be an actor or engineer, that means you're doing more. The more these people work, the mountain will be destroyed. And a government in Shalvia will be covered, will green more and more, will destroy more. If we learn agriculture or something like that, that means we learn how to poison the land, water, and learn the territories. I felt everything we do is so complicated. We just make everything hard. It's very so hard, and I felt disappointed. I started to think about why it have to be here in Bangkok. I thought it was when I was a kid, nobody worked 2 months a year, planting rice 1 month and harvesting the rice another month. The rest is free time. That's what people have managed a festival in Thailand. Every money, every month festival because they have time. Then in daytime, everyone take naps. Even now in Laos, if you can, people take a nap after lunch. And after they wake up, how's your son-in-law, how's your wife and daughter-in-law? That people have a lot of time, but at this time, because they have a lot of time, they have time to be with themselves. When they have time to be with themselves, they have time to understand themselves. They can see what they want in their life. So many people see that they want happiness, they want love, they want to enjoy their life. People see the beauty in their life. So they express that beauty in many ways. Some people just having to handle their wear very beautiful, that ask is very nice, but not the body does that nobody can do something like that. People use plastics everywhere. I feel like it's something wrong in there. It cannot be well this way living. I decided quit to university and went back home. When I went back home, I started to live like I remember when I was a kid. I started to work 2 months years. I got 4 tons of rice. The whole family to sick people. We at least spend half a ton per year. After 2 pounds to this pounds, we have fish to eat on your own. Let's have an egg, and I spend 50 minutes per day to take care of the garden. I have more than 30 varieties of vegetables in garden, so sick people cannot eat of it. We have so supply to sell. We can some income in it too. So I feel like it's easy. Why have to be bankrupt for 7 years working hard and then not have to it? But here, only 2 months a year and 50 minutes per day, I can feed sick people. That's easy. And after that, I just think that that's stupid. People like me who never got a good grade in a school cannot have a house because we who are clever than me who get number one in the class every year to get a good job. But I need to work more than 30 years to have a house. But for me, who cannot finish university, how could I have a house? Homeless for people who have low education like me. It's so easy. I spent 2 hours in the morning to Albert days. In 3 months, I got a house. And another friend who's much clever in the class, he spent 3 months to buy it. He had pay for his debt 30 years. So compared to him, I have 29 years and 10 months free time. So I feel like it's so easy. I never think I can build a house easy like that, and I keep building a house every year. No, I have no money, but I have many house. My problem is to know how good to sleep. How is not the problem? Everybody can build a house and the church is one obstacle. And next week together in the house, and 1 month they have a library. The library can build a house for sale. Many people can build a house, so it's easy. If you don't believe me, you try it. And the next thing is housing. I feel like I'm poor. I feel that I'm not handsome. I just regret somebody else is some movie stars. So the Germans look good, look better. Spend 1 month since I turn left and turn right. Look at the mirror. Every time I look, I'm the same person. The most better country in my life. I feel I'm so crazy. Why I have to buy it? I have spent it doesn't trans me more about it. Why we need to follow fresh because we follow it. We just stay here. So after that, until now, so many years, I can buy everything. I lost the houses. It's clever when people visit me and then I sleep. And when people sick with their uncles, they give me uncles. So my role is I need to give clothes to people every often now. So it's so easy. And when I start buying clothes, it's not only clothes, it's about something else in my life. What I learned when I buy something about, I buy it because I like it. I like it. I buy it because I did it. So if I buy it because I like it, that means I'm wrong. I feel more free when I think like it. And the last thing is when I get sick, what will I do? I really worry in the beginning. What up you do? I started to contemplate more. Normally, sickness is normal thing. It's not a bad thing. Sickness is something to remind us we did something wrong in my life. That's why we get sick. So when I get sick, I need to stop and go back to myself and think about it. What I did wrong. I learned how to use to heal myself. I learned how to use basic knowledge to heal myself. So Now that I rely on myself, I feel like life is very easy. I feel something like freedom, or something that I feel free. I feel I don't worry about everything, but I have less fear. I can do whatever I want in my life. Before, I have a lot of fear, but now I feel every free. I'm a unique person on the earth. Nobody like me. I don't need to make myself like everybody else. I'm number one. And things like this make it easy. And after that, I started to think about when I was in Bangkok. I felt very dark in my life. I started to think many people maybe thought like me. Just time to which applies con Pan Pan in Chiang Mai. The main aim to serving seed, to collect seed because seed, there's food in life. There are no seasonal life, no seasonal rhythm, no seed, no happiness. Because your life is somebody else, because you have no food. So it's very important to save seed. That's why we focus on saving. That's the main thing in Pen Pen. And the second thing is this learning center. We want to have a center for ourselves to learn how to make life easy because we were taught to make life complicated all of the time. How can we make it easy? It's easy. But we don't know how to make it easy anymore because we also make it complicated. And now we start to learn to be together because we were taught to connect to ourselves from other else to be evident. We can rely on money. We don't need to rely on each other. But have to be happy. We need to come back to connect ourselves again, to connect to other people, connect our mind and body together again so we can be happy. Life is easy. And from beginning until now, what I learned. The four business, food, house, clothes, and medicine must be cheap and easy for everybody. That is civilization. But if you make this 14 hard and very hard for many people to get, that's uncivilized. Now, when we look at everywhere around us, and everything is so hard to get, so I feel like now is the most uncivilized era of humans on this earth. We have so many people who finished university, have so many universities on the earth, have so many clever people on this earth, but our life is harder and harder. We might each head for good. We work hard for home right now. I feel like it's wrong. It's not normal. So I just want to come back to normal, to be a normal person, to be able to equal to animals, the birds, make a nest in 1 or 2 days, the rat, dig a hole in one night. But the clever humans like us spend 30 years to have a house, and many people can't believe that they can have a house in this life. So that's wrong. Why would it destroy our spirit? Why would it destroy our ability that much? So I feel like it's enough for me to live in the normal on the in normal life. Now I try to be normal. People look at me as normal people or crazy people. I don't care because it's not my fault. It's their fault because they think like that. So my life is easy. I like it now. That's enough for me. People can think whenever they want. I cannot manage everything also myself. What I can do it. Change my mind. Now my mind is light and easy. That's enough. If anybody wants to have a choice, you can have a choice. The choice to be easy and choice to be hard. Thank you.